here to speak about the police incident. I don't know if this is the right place to do it, or the right time, I guess it is, right? Well, I'm going to mention two incidents then. When we first moved here in 2006, one of the police brought my boy to the house because he had gotten mugged at night and he was afraid to walk through the halls. So she brought him to the house. So I went down and I thanked her, and I went down to public safety to investigate what was the matter. And they told me that he had been mugged. And I said, did they arrest the guy? She says, no. The police told me no. And that I should go home and they have everything under control. And I told her, well, let me write an incident report. They didn't want, she wouldn't let me write an incident report. Why would they do that? Or why wouldn't they let me write an incident report? So I insisted I should have it. She told me to leave or they would arrest me. I told her I had to courtesy, respect, and safety. And she told me if I had to leave, that they were going to arrest me, that they had everything under control and she wouldn't let me write the incident report. Well, I protested and they all jumped on me. My wife and boy were there. And they held my throat, they held back, they were choking me, and my wife was trying to pull their arms off my neck. Anyway, I got beat up and they sent me to the Tombs. I did the weekend at the Tombs and I had to go report to court for 6 months. I missed work. I used to drive bus for Greyhound there. Sometimes I missed one day, I would miss 3 days or 4, depends where they would have sent me. Another time, my boys were playing in the park. Now, all this is not, I guess, documented. I'm just presenting it to you people. Whatever, so you can hear it.
When happened?
This was in 2006. This was way back.
Do you have a date by any chance?
No. They must have a record of it. And then I even called the Civilian Complaint Review Board and told me there was nothing they can do. Another time, my boys were playing in the park, basketball. About 8:30. This was last year. The police came, I called it to make trouble. Because I said nothing, they came to make trouble. Right? And they went to the park, my boy's telling me this, another kid corroborated. That's the right word. And they were playing basketball, they came to tell us they were making too much noise. The kids protested like they do, they think that they have every right to speak out. And the cops told them to leave the park. They protested. Anyway, my boy, they were leaving. He had left his knapsack in the park. He asked one of the cops if he could permission to enter and retrieve his knapsack. He told him yes. One of them told her yes, but one of the girls, the lady police inside the park, didn't get the signal, and she maced him before returning back to the park after she told him to leave. None of this is documented. We documented this. We went and gave it to the client. The boy, they called an ambulance, they took him to the hospital. Now I have to pay for the ambulance, for the hospital, and everything else. I'm not going to pay for it. All right. I don't know what's happening on the island. I'm not going to make a speech. I'm finished with my report. That's what I wanted to say. Right? If this happens, people talk about how this island was a utopia. I've been here for about 13 years. I was here. I left. I came back. I think it's unique, and I think there are different classes of people that try to get along, even though sometimes some walk this way, they look that way, they ignore each other. Right? I understand how classes have differences. I see this as a repression, maybe an experiment. I hate to think this way. Why, you're having an experiment on how to repress people for the future? People can't even walk through the hallway sometimes. They get arrested for that. For things that nowhere else would they get arrested for. You have to give people rights. Like, anyway, freedom. Some people, not everyone, some people don't have freedom. They're treated like they're being repressed. If this happens on a local level, this utopia, we could say what's a local thing. If it happens in every borough, in every town, in every city, in the whole country, then there's something serious going on in this nation. Anyway, thank you for hearing me speak, for listening to my speaking. And I hope this thing is fixed. And I hope there's peace among the people here. My boys went to school here. They're working We're working class youth. I mean, I'm a toolmaker. I drove bus for Greyhound, I work in Ministry of Transit. I make parts for the air for the space shuttle. You know, I'm a toolmaker. I make dies. I used to. Now I have injuries that I got from working, and I'm, whatever the word to say. My boys, they work. Both of them. Well, one of them is unemployed, but he manages. And a lot of these youth here are unemployed. That's not their fault, that's the economy's fault. Their parents are working class people. You know, and the youth, especially working class youth, we are rebellious lot. I mean, we're not comfortable class, we're a rebellious class. I hope some of you working class police officers understand that. So we tend to believe that we have rights and we can do things. And if people talk to us badly, we demand respect. It's working, that's the way that's the character of our class. I don't know if any of you are class conscious. I'm very class conscious. You know? And so we have to respect them. I respect them. I feel like young men. Yeah, they are rebellious, they want to do this and that. There are ways to talk to them. They're not hoodlums. And you know, and they gather in groups like everybody else does. The biggest gap here we say is the public safety. You know, yeah, people think everyone likes the comfort of the peers of the group. You have to understand this thing. You guys are smart. Those that are wrong, we'll correct them. You correct them. Tell the parents. Go to their house. We know how to correct them. All right, I don't want to make I'm going to end it, but my point is, do not be afraid of these youth, because it takes fear to treat people like that and beat them up and whatever. You got to be afraid of them. There's nothing to be afraid of. Go to them like an older person, you can't be doing this, you have to just explain to them and tell their parents if they get out of hand, they're criminals. No one likes a criminal. Anyway, thank you, fellas. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Okay? I know we've had, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The incident you said just happened recently in 2012. If later, I don't talk about it here, but later, I think you can stay for later meeting. I'd like to get more detail. In the operations meeting, we promised that we would look into these instances. So if you stay around until after the meeting, I'd like to get some more detail and take a look at it.
All right, thank you.
The one that was 2006 is along with the record.
That was me, that was a long time
One
ago.
recently.
I'm trying to forget that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Davis.